Welcome back to the Safeties Off Show. Did we skip last week?
We did skip last week.
Why did we skip last week? Christmas.
You were out of town.
I was out of town. I was hunting. I was trying to kill a deer. Didn't work. We'll get to that. But before we do, let's just get to... I'm going to do a very brief ad read right here. You ready?
Okay.
Dirty Duck Coffee. Get some Dirty Duck Coffee. Do it now. All right. Get some Dirty Duck Coffee. KCO 15. Try it out.
Yep.
TripTech. I've always got the TripTech with me when we're recording. I actually used it to open up this box a second ago.
It's a 5-in-1 multi-tool.
5-in-1 multi-tool, finisher tool that you can use for, we would use it for waterfowl down here.
Use it to age mature upland game birds.
Yes, indeed. Yes, that we'll haven't done, never may do.
Probably will not do.
Right. That'd take us like moving or hunting up north. And then also Tide Wee. I post randomly on the Instagram about the Tide Wee blind, and about the Tide Wee blind. It's pretty sweet. It's actually like 270 degrees see-through. I actually saw some deer in it this past weekend, and the deer didn't even check up, and I had moved it, so I kind of was worried at first when you say see-through blind that like they can see through a little bit, and like I think perfect angles, perfect light, they can. But yeah, all in all, great blind.
I don't know that they could.
Yeah, it's pretty dang difficult.
Yeah.
Pretty dang difficult. And then also they gave me a blind chair, which is pretty dang sick. Pretty dang cool. So let's get to the show. Today we're going to talk about this Trophyline saddle that I got. We're just going to open it up. I might even try it on here. No, I'm not. That'd be weird.
Oh, yeah, you are.
No, it'd be weird, man.
Like you stand on the table and dance in it.
Right. And then we're going to talk about some hunting New Year's resolutions and Kepler Creek resolutions / goals that we're going to hold ourselves to. And I'm just now seeing the cork and beetle spin. I don't think anybody can see it. If you can't see it, that's good stuff. If you haven't figured it out already,
yeah. Should we tell the people what we're doing? Because nobody's caught it yet.
You go ahead, yeah.
Every week... Well, every episode, because we've missed some weeks, but every episode we have added an item to the studio setup here. So we started with, what did we start with? We started with the antlers, right?
Started with the antlers, yeah.
Yeah. Started with the antlers. Then we added pintail number 1. Then we added pintail number 2. Then we added the little Bucky the trailer hitch cover.
Bucky the trailer hitch cover.
Then we added the old arrows. Then we added this little gizmo that you'll have to talk about because you forgot to talk about last week. That was last week's.
Yep.
And then this week was the beetle spin.
Freaking awesome.
Yes. And we'll see where it goes from there. We're running out of room.
Yeah, run out of room and little things. I got a bunch of junk over here. All right, but yeah, let's get to it.
Bro, I almost caught that one.
You got that heater on full blast. You got all the windows down, and you're just you're such a
Okay, so let's talk about last week's addition to all the crap we have on camera.
Yes, the first thing you said when we finished was, I forgot to talk about this.
Yeah, so right here, it's what would you call this? Just a metal collar, I guess?
Yeah, the collar, the band.
Yeah, it's the band that goes on your duck call. Mm-hmm. So I made like 13 or 14 duck calls for like my groomsmen and my dad and my father-in-law when I got married. And the company I used originally didn't send me one that said dad, or I can't remember why I had to order it late.
Oh, and when he says he made them. Like he turned them on a lathe and everything.
It's pretty sick. Obviously, I'm not like a legit call maker like the Singleton guys or anything where I cut reeds or anything. But I just went to Echo. You can, you can turn any call into Echo Timber, Echo whatever.
It's like we've said. 80% of the calls in the market right now are
just
Echo inserts.
Right.
So
I got the Echo inserts and all that, and then I legit got a block of walnut wood and cut it down into little cubes, and then drilled a hole in it, and then put it on a lathe, and blah blah blah. It's pretty fun, pretty cool. Gives you a lot of respect for the people that do it and are able to repeat it over and over. It's nuts. If you're able to do it by hand, it's just absolutely crazy. So anyways, I needed one more of these, and so I hit up a different company that I had used for some reason. I think because their turnaround was quicker, and I said I need one First off, I asked for silver, and I said I needed to say dad. And in the email, I put dad in quotes. And that is exactly how they sent it to me. Dad in quotes. So I had to hurry up and get another one from a different country. Like, how funny would this have been if I'd have given it to my dad and like, here you go, dad in air quotes. Like, that's so tough. So this, obviously I could have thrown it away, but I was like, man, that's too good to throw away. That's hilarious. And like I'm pissed off a little bit when I got it, but then I'm like, dang, this is a great story.
It's a great segue into you getting to show off and talk about your call making.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Haven't done it since. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot.
Never done it,
work.
and I can imagine.
And then there for a while, I feel like when I was in college, everybody wanted to be a duck call maker. And there's still, you're big into it. Like you collect them a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't collected them in quite a while, but I used to collect them a lot. That was all with the whole, duck commander rage that came out. Everybody wanted to be Phil.
And everybody thought they could do it. And it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's very hard. Going over to Instagram Live. If you don't already follow us on Instagram, follow us now so that you can get the updates when we're going live. GT Outdoors says, "What's up, guys?" Just our regular GT Outdoors guy.
What's up, buddy?
Justin
Me and him are always on the same page.
Yeah. Justin Rogers, our boy, asked if we'd seen the Bill stuff. We had seen the Bill stuff. Man,
yeah, it was while we were a little bit late coming on. We were watching that, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Prayers up for the family and for the doctors as well.
He's got a pulse, so that's good. Thank God.
Yeah, that's
pray
terrible.
for him and the kid in the LSU Purdue game. I was watching that earlier too.
Dude, speaking of injuries, when you sent me your location earlier, so you were hunting this morning and you sent me your location, I'm like,
yeah, I should have sent some.
Yeah, I was like, dude, are you all
it.
right? Like that always, that's not your fault. Like you just sent it, and I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what he's doing, but
yeah.
In my mind, immediately goes to like worst case scenario.
I felt bad too because as soon as right immediately you texted back, "You okay?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, dude, my bad."
I was ready, dude. I was like, all right. I clicked on it and I was like, oh crap, okay. If, I'm thinking like, how am I going to get here if something's really wrong? Mm-hmm. And then
it could have been. I was in freaking. This is the exact spot that I killed that water moccasin last time it was hot, and it was hot and wet, and
it's nasty.
I had frogs on my right and field mice on my left, and I'm walking down the levee in between. I was like, this is bad.
This is Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the weather has shifted. It went from super cold, dumb cold, to now just typical nasty, just nastiness. Justin's upset you didn't.
I was just about to say, Justin, I actually, I filmed a little bit in case I actually killed something, which of course I didn't. And I said, Justin's going to be so mad that I decided to do this.
Trying to be a self-film guy.
Up until last night, I was not going. Weather was awful. Wasn't going. It's supposed to be storming first thing in the morning. And then I played a little bit of Call of Duty last night with some guys. And so I was up late anyway. And I checked the weather one more time. It was like 1 o'clock. And I checked the weather one more time, and all the storm had gotten pushed until like noon. Yeah. And it was just supposed to be some light rain in the morning. So that's freaking perfect. Yeah. Because my boy Pro Tip is the one who told me always hunt in the rain.
Try to hunt the rain.
Yeah. And it's a warm rain, so it's comfortable. Forefront, like everything looked good. So I decided last minute to run out there. So that's the reason. And I actually did call that out in the video, but the video will not get posted.
The video will never see the light of day.
It won't.
I have so many videos, especially on my phone, like that I could post and there is no ending. Because I videoed me and Travis the other day just kind of walking and trying to rattle, like getting in places and blah, 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 just kind of scouting the land we have and just messing around.
B-roll.
And I always start B-roll, always video for a while just in case something crazy happens.
I'm like Captain B-roll, but that's all I can do. We should just have folders of B-roll and just cut and splice as we need it.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Just start filming kills when we get them and then just add in the B-roll.
For sure. What do you want to do first? You want to talk about this Trophyline box I got right here?
I mean, people are probably wondering what's in it.
Yeah, so
I think we should keep them in suspense so they stay on the episode longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, that's what I would do. That's what I would do.
So yeah, Jordan's been talking me into saddle hunting forever.
Why, you always blame me. This is why your wife hates me.
Yeah.
Your wife has told my wife
she does not hate you.
She hates me.
She probably does need you to stop telling me what all the things you have, and I'm like, dang it, I think I may need that.
Is it my fault that you're agreeing with envy?
No, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
And now you're gaslighting me. This is great. This is fantastic. We're in a great place. We're in a great place.
This partnership's
yes.
imploding.
But like, so right now everybody's doing their sales on saddles and everything else. Like, obviously, I mean, smart marketing. December 26th, I'm going to put everything on sale that I've been selling so that everybody that has this Christmas money buys. So I had a little Christmas money. Been wanting to get into saddle hunting. It's what me and you talked about, that I would like try to piece it out through all the dad holidays and everything throughout the year. And here we are. I bought the saddle. I bought a kit. Let me see what
Yeah,
it's
about to
called.
say you got the whole kit.
Yeah. I got the covert light saddle kit. And my goodness, that was
Tree
scary.
just fell.
I think a tree just fell right outside the door. Check that later. That's a problem for future
Glad it
Tyler.
wasn't through the door.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so yeah, Trophyline, and I hit these guys up. Hopefully they're going to be on the podcast here soon. I just asked for a rep from them because I think there's so much stuff out there right now for the beginner trophy or beginner saddle hunter. I kind of want to talk to a saddle company and have them sell me something else. Like, all right, I'm a saddle hunter. What do I need now? You know, what do I got? Let's say I'm legit, can get up the tree. You know, I'm up the tree. What do I need now? And I want to talk about that later on. So hopefully in a future one. All right, so boom, we're going to open up the box. No big deal. Trophyline, sick box. Their logo is sweet. On the inside it says hashtag hang with the best.
Oh, shout out. Speaking of while you're doing that, shout out to my buddy. I guess I won't say his name. I don't want to embarrass him, but I had a customer. I do the Christmas lights, and I had a customer who, just out of the goodness of his heart, mailed me Trophyline's new saddle backpack as a Christmas gift. And let me tell you something, it is freaking awesome. So anyway, carry on. We'll talk about that in another episode.
It's important to have a good bag. I've got the Sitka bag.
I can tell
got
you,
the tool bucket, and I love it.
It was like, so the tool bucket's what I've been using with my saddle setup. This
here we go.
bag, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
No, say it. No, go ahead. You already told me the other day in person. It changed your life.
It's so much better. I love the Sitka. I love my Sitka, but their bags are not structured at all. So if you're trying to carry weight, they're not made to carry 50 pounds of stuff, you know?
Yeah, so what are these?
This is
Jordan?
nice.
These are just lineman accessory
These are
pouches
your-
that I
these
got.
are
I got
your
two of them.
Gear pouches.
They go on your side as you climb.
It's your cis haulers if you were getting the tethered set up.
There we go. Here we go. These got screw gate carabiners. Sick.
Oh, yeah.
This is
You
your
gotta have
lineman
screw
rope,
gates.
yeah?
Mm-hmm. So your lineman and your tether rope should be the same. Probably two the same thing.
Boom. Boom.
Yep.
They're sweet. Red and black.
Our sweet.
Does that make me cool?
That's pretty cool.
Are the deer going to think I'm cool?
You're gonna think you're super cool.
Stop.
They're gonna look at
Moving
my.
on. Oh, thank God. The most important thing, instruction manual. I already got a 2-minute course from Jordan the other day, but this is actually needed. And it's got pictures. Oh, my God. Legit pictures.
Oh, color pictures.
yeah, color pictures.
Dude, they sprung for the extra ink.
I'm getting fired up over color pictures right now.
I don't think I've ever seen colored pictures in an instruction manual.
Is that
before.
you in that picture?
Probably.
Pause for suspense.
Wow.
Let me see. Let me show the camera.
That looks a
Let me
lot
show
like
the camera.
me.
Let me show the people here.
That looks a lot.
That looks like
me.
Jordan. Does it not look like Jordan? Look, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to show Jordan to you in the Trophyline.
Which is funny because I don't use their system.
Yeah, you don't use that system. Yeah, it's
got
true.
their backpack though.
Yeah, backpack is solid. We got a rope bridge, whatever that is, in a fancy package.
That's what goes on your. That's what connects your saddle to the tethered rope or the whatever rope.
Okay.
I'm surprised that's not on the saddle already. Actually.
And then we got the meat and potatoes of it all, boy. The saddle. I'm back in the saddle again. Holy moly, that's a big saddle.
Looks like mine.
Is it? Okay, never mind. It's not that big. They only
It's
had.
bigger than some of the tethered ones.
Yeah.
I have the Cruiser XC and it's about that size.
Feels legit.
Yeah, it looks thick. Which when your life is literally hanging from it,
Yeah.
you
kinda
hope
want it.
it's
You wanna check it out?
it's thick. I do want to check it out.
Yeah.
Really like that material. It's a nice soft touch, quiet material.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. So here's
so
the thing.
soft.
It is very soft.
Mine's all like hard canvasy stuff. feel like this is going to be super comfy.
So my thing about there's a billion different saddle companies, and I made a Instagram reel about it forever ago. It's the clip of Pam in The Office when she slides Michael Scott the two.
It's literally the same picture.
Yeah, when she slides him the same picture, and she's like, Michael, corporate needs you to figure out the differences between these two pictures, and then it cuts to her and says they're the same picture. Mm-hmm. So look at all these saddles. Like I do my research. Been just kind of reading up, seeing who hunts what and why they hunt what, and like, I'm not able to find anything. What I do love about this one, which is kind of stupid, I know, the Bottomland Classic Camo.
Oh no, I love Bottomland.
Yeah, Bottomland's sweet.
It never goes out of style.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
This is very similar to the Cruiser. They actually do some things better though, like this second line of molly loops. I like that a lot because I use the crap out of mine.
Yeah,
like I have hooks and stuff all over mine. I've got these have the snaps for your molly on the back. Dude, this is nice. I might have to change my setup next year.
Pretty sweet.
See, now I'm going to be spending money because of you.
Envious of me. I'm excited about it. Now I've got to obviously I've still got to get a lot more pieces.
You're not going to try it on?
No.
For the people?
No. I might do like an Instagram reel or something later. Got to leave some content out there, I'm never going to get all this stuff back in this box.
It's like a sleeping bag. It's like a sleeping bag.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Still got to get a platform, all that jazz, but
a lot of options on that too.
A ton of options.
There's platform only companies on top of all the saddle companies.
I'm nervous about, like, I look at these companies and, like, they're just, no offense, but like some of them are just Joe Blow making saddles. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is your mom, she sewing these in your basement?
No, you're 100%. Like I won't. In fact, when I was looking at the Cruiser,
I don't want to name any names.
No, but like when I was looking at the Cruiser, they were still relatively new.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got it is because I was on the forums and there was, hundreds of guys saying that they were running it, but everybody was saying the same thing. Like they don't have the name that Tethered has, so we're all worried about, is it legit? Is it good quality? Yeah. Is there going to be one bad run because they used a cheap manufacturer and all the stitching is going to blow up? So you got to be.
Your life is legit on the line. That's not something that you can just do.
Freaking 20 feet up in the air. You're dead if that thing pops.
God, that makes me so nervous. Same thing with sticks and stuff too. Like, I figured this out a few years ago. Is like if you want nice things, and like there are some things that you can kind of not splurge on, but there are some things that if you do, it's a huge difference. Like jackets and bibs and stuff. I really do think that if you're a bow hunter, now that I've got those First Light bibs, and I had the old
game changer.
Yeah, like I have ones. You
haven't talked about those. You love them?
Yeah. Oh, I do love them. First Light bibs. I'm basically a ambassador for them.
You're a pro staffer now.
No, but like seriously, there's some stuff and like saddles too. Like why you should not go buy a saddle because it's the cheapest.
100% no.
Like you should kind of look into it and see if people are actually like enjoy them and actually use them and are safe and whatever.
That'd be a good episode to have too, talking about what things are worth spending the most money on. Like they always say, spend more money on your glass than on your gun, and things where your life is on the line or good quality.
Or that separate you from the ground, mattresses and tires.
Ooh.
You ever heard that?
No, I have not. I like that though.
Justin said, if tomorrow you killed a deer that yielded 50 pounds of meat, how much would it cost per pound? And very serious hunting. Love this person that gets on here every week. Said $11,000 per pound. I'm going to give or take. I'm going to say that's about correct.
Probably
Justin,
so.
If you want to check into that, you can probably fact check him. Wikipedia.
It's
price.
More than duck per pound, which it was reversed for a long time, but late now it's gone the other way. Deer is the most expensive meat in my freezer for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Especially since I'm still eating last year's meat.
Yes. All right, so that was a good little unboxing, man. I just like looking at new stuff and taking it out of the box.
Heck yeah, me too.
God, it's a lot of fun.
I'm really impressed with their stuff too, man. I have the bag in my truck. I should have brought it in, but they have, it's like I talked about with the Sitka compared to First Light, how well they think through all their features. I think Trophyline does that for saddle hunters.
Right.
They had that bag is just very well thought out. The way it's structured, it's made like a bucket basically. Everything kind of dumps inside.
Like the Sitka tool bucket.
but it's structured. So the tool bucket's kind of just
you're right.
floppy. This is like it's stiff, you know, and it's got spots for your sticks and spots for your platform, and it's just it's a neat bag.
Yeah, I'm not sure the tool bucket was made with saddle hunting in mind.
No, it was made. It does very well at what it's for.
Yeah.
But it's made to walk to your stand. It's not made to pack your stuff in. It's
Yeah.
not made for weight. You know, I've got the tool belt, and it's the same kind of thing. It's made for light walk-in hunting, and it's excellent for that. But anyway,
I'm not trying to bash my Sitka thing either. Like, I'm all about it. I mean, but you got the Trophyline gig. I mean, must be dang nice, man.
it was a gift from a
you're
customer.
Right. You're right. You're right.
I prefaced that just to avoid
I know you
that
did. And
slight
like,
comment.
I just enjoy giving you crap about it. It's like a pastime of mine.
Yeah, let me just say, I went hunting with Tyler last week.
Yes.
He's got a very nice, very new, paid for Honda 4-wheeler.
Okay, we're not gonna get.
He's got.
Sit here. And tell
He's
people
walking.
our
He's walking in
assets.
with a brand new bow in all First Light gear.
Yeah, hard to argue.
I mean, you know, you got your trophy line, your brand new trophy line.
I didn't have any of this stuff before I met you, man. Before I met you, I was a game winner Magellan guy.
Well, let me just tell you, you've surpassed me.
No.
Oh, you have?
I think we're equal, if anything. Okay, let's move on before my wife listens to this. And she's like, "You do have nice stuff. Why do you keep wanting stuff?"
Yeah, you don't. He doesn't need any more.
Stop.
SK.
Oh my God, I'm cutting that out. That was messed up.
Well, hey, I've been having to hear it from my wife for the last 6 months about stop telling Sarah Kate to buy Tyler stuff. She's sick of spending money.
Justice said, "All gear, no deer." That's for sure.
Oh,
That's
100%.
actually-
That is my motto.
That's going to go
That's
on a shirt. Thank you, Justin, for that.
That's
all
my new
gear, no
shirt.
deer.
Yeah.
That's really good. And it's just going to have like Sitka, First Light, everything on there.
Just a guy with just stuff all over him.
Yes. And so that's a great segue into, Justice said from my wife. That's pretty good. Segue right into the next thing. New Year's resolutions. Mine's just freaking kill a deer.
That's a pretty good one. That's number one.
Kill a deer.
All right, let me.
You've got a note. You got a note pulled up.
Yeah, because I wrote 5 of them. Yeah, so similar. My first one is kill the first doe that I see.
Yes.
Because every year, this year I didn't really because I was hunting so much public, but every year I pass on 10 does. So I'm like, well, it's early. I want to go ahead and
Yeah.
try to kill a buck, and then I'll kill a doe later, and then you end up not killing anything.
Yeah.
Not doing that. Killing the first freaking doe I see, and then the pressure's off.
Because now it's really hard hunting.
Yeah.
It's much harder
Now it's
than
really
early
hard.
season, yeah.
I think it actually gets easier towards the end because their food source is so limited. I think it's easier to find them if you know where the food is.
Yeah.
Anyway, second one is I want to start killing one with a rifle every year. I'm all Mr. Bow Hunter, and I
Yeah.
don't like killing with a gun
Just
and
to
all
do
that. But yeah, I just think to stay in practice, and I don't know. And I can take my kids with me when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start every year. I want to say, all right, I want to kill one with a rifle. Then maybe that's my doe I kill every year. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I just want to stay diverse. I've been locked into bow hunting so much that I told you, like last year when I killed that doe, my heart was beating.
Yeah.
Like I've come full circle, and now I'm nervous again with the gun. So
Yeah.
I want to
think
start
next
doing
time,
both.
Like on gun opener, I'm gonna bring my gun. This year I brought my bow. That was stupid. Should have brought my
or
gun.
just bring both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start hunting Kansas public. Been talking about it for years and have never done it. I'm gonna start doing it probably every
Okay.
year. I mean, every year I draw,
Right.
but I'm gonna start doing it.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean the tag's $450, I think.
But
But that's it. I mean, once after that, that's your only cost other than
going up there.
getting up there. Yeah, but where we stayed to do that duck hunt, that's where they've gone the last like 12 years. It's this little no-tell motel in the middle of nowhere, Kansas.
No-till motel. Oh,
Dude,
God.
like no, it's so nice though. Like the doors are on the outside and everything. But man, this place was awesome. It was called the Green Acres Inn, I think. Anyway, it was awesome. There's a
They're
little
about to get such a bump from our show.
little diner across the street. They don't need it. They stay packed with hunters. Anyway, so I'm gonna start doing that. Number 4, I'm gonna stop complaining about my deer lease because I have now gone a year without it and it was miserable, not having an easy place to go to. And I've complained about that at least for years. We don't have the deer we used to have. And we don't have the numbers we used to have. And blah blah blah. I'm only seeing 5 deer a hunt now. I used to see 25. I haven't seen 5 deer this year
Yeah.
on public. So I'm going to keep hunting public, but I would like to have an ace in my back pocket.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to
For
never.
a rainy day.
Yes.
A literal rainy day.
Literal rainy day.
Yeah.
And go sit in a box stand.
Yeah.
Never gonna complain about my lease again. And last but not least, I'm going to spend more time practicing with my bow and my rifle. Because you can ask, pro tip, because the only practicing I did was at his house, and it was like 3 times.
Yeah,
and that's just not ethical, because my resolution last year after my mishap at the end of the season was to be more ethical this year. And I mean, I'm not taking unethical shots. I'm not taking any shots, but I mean, I'm not practiced enough, and I know it.
Yeah, I feel like I practice. I mean, I'm more confident with my bow than I am my rifle because I've missed with my rifle and not with my bow yet. But I also haven't shot anything with my bow this year. But I do want to, I don't know if it's a resolution as much as just talking into your topic, is I want to like do off-season shoots. Like I want to go do like courses and stuff, and like
it's a lot easier when you got a great yard to shoot in.
Yeah. And then here, but then like there's one in Ruston that you walk, you basically like golf, you walk and shoot 3D targets. It's like $15.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go do it.
At the park, Lincoln Parish Park. No free ads, Lincoln Parish Park, give me some money. But yeah, like I want to do stuff like that.
I was going to say that too, off-season stuff. Me and my wife are going to join the range here to start shooting together because
that's what Very Serious Hunting just said. He said bow practice is easy when I work from home. Just need to get the rifles tuned back up. It is tough when you live like I don't even live like in the city, but I guess I live in the suburbs. I guess you could say I do live in a
you're in the
neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean you can't just walk out your backyard and shoot your rifle like I could. Back where I was raised, like you 100% could. You could just.
That's why we're going to join the range because I want to have confidence that she can.
Right,
defend herself with the guns that she has, know. But B, I mean, they got an indoor 100-yard range. I mean, I can go plink at 100 yards.
Which one is that? Red River.
Red River, yeah.
That would be pretty sweet, and that's not
just to stay in shape.
You can do. Yeah, just to stay sharp.
Yeah,
and bow hunting especially, so you're not freaking out. Like I want to get new strings in like May, and I want to May, June, July, really get
break them in.
Yeah, get broke in and get locked in before August. September comes.
I need a new string, but I think instead of that, I'm gonna buy
a new bow.
Oh
my goodness, from Simmons Outdoors.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's been. I mean, I've had this one for 3-4 years now. It's time. I need a smaller frame.
Riley said Mountain Fest Archery might. Well, sorry to put your government name out there. Finney Throws said Mountain Fest Archery.
Well, nobody would have known if you hadn't
that's my fault.
That.
No, I mean I'm reading the comment. He said Mountain Fest Archery might be fun. I'm not sure what that is, but let's do it. And we're talking about coming to you, Riley, at Simmons Outdoors. I actually had somebody text me this past week, Colby. He sent me a picture of him at Simmons, and it was Mr. Todd. And he's like, your boy, Mr. Todd, get me set up.
Awesome.
And
Mr. Todd's the GOAT.
Yeah,
man.
he's like, nothing but good things to say about this guy. Colby got a Matthews V3. It's freaking slick.
I think I might go back to Matthews. They're going back to the small frame. And dude, my bows, I don't even know. I don't forgot how long it is, but it won't fit in that Plano bow case you have. It won't fit in.
That's ridiculous.
It's massive.
That's ridiculous.
It's heavy. It's huge.
It's like a competition bow.
Yeah,
basically.
it's. I mean, it's accurate, but it's awful to carry in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, looking to get some new stuff. My resolutions. I don't know if I have like just a resolution. Like honestly, I thought that I could do a little bit better on content, but then the year just kind of changed up at the last minute, getting access to a ton of land that you don't know at all. So
no, you just. It's awful convenient that the second you and Travis saw how serious me and Pro Tip were about our scouting,
we switched to private.
Y'all all of a sudden found this private and switched to private.
Yeah.
Did y'all even hunt public this year?
No, we scouted it multiple times.
Y'all scouted Loggy.
Yeah, and then found some, I thought, pretty quality early season spots. Like
probably should have gone there.
Yeah. But yeah, ended up just basically turning all that energy on a different property. But so I will say, like, my resolution, I want to develop a deer property that's, and I know Jeff Sturgis says you don't have to do this. You can let the deer go eat somewhere else for part of the year and come back to you. But I kind of want to develop a property that it's almost like, just self-sustaining deer and like have habitat. Like this is where they are in the off season. This, like something they can eat, just something, and develop wildlife around there even if it's not deer, even if it's like, I don't know, anything, rabbits and everything else, like just try to get a better habitat for it. Because like right now, we didn't plow this year. We tried to go no plow. We did a YouTube video about it, and some of the stuff came up.
Yeah, I'm
But,
not big on that.
yeah.
I used to work at the seed store, and we always kind of laughed at the no plow stuff because
You got to do something.
it's got to get under dirt, man.
Yeah, you got to do something. And then, so this year we're gonna pay to get it plowed. We're gonna try to plant some stuff in the summer, and like I showed you, a little duck habitat I think would be good. I may try to plant something out there just to have a woody shoot.
It's where we filmed my ballet.
Yeah, your
set.
ballet.
But you haven't even told people what I was actually doing. Are you just waiting for the big reveal?
Oh
on that?
yeah, I guess I'll go on Instagram after this and talk about it.
People got to know.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. So I don't know. So we'll figure that out. And again, I know that people say you don't have to do that, but that's just fun. That'd just be a lot of fun.
Oh, working the land's half the fun. I love
Yeah.
it, especially if you end up getting a tractor one day. And I mean, that's
Even
fun
though our
stuff.
land is getting clear cut, I know I've said that already. It's getting clear cut. Well, tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, and which kind of sucks. And they're going to start on a different area to where we can still maybe hunt one side of it. Might still go try.
I'd be
Sucks.
sitting that fresh cut over the rest of the year with a rifle, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, it's freaking sick because you get to see the lay of the land. You get to see everything that you didn't see before. And I talked about this property before. It had cows on it, and it had horses and everything else. So it was built for that. Like it was purpose for that. And there are man-made levees. You saw them. They come off this big hill in different areas, and just going through there and finding those water sources and finding all that different stuff. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A ton of fun. And I mean, like, just like the other day.
It's a unique property.
It
It
is.
I mean, like, we'd be going, you just stop and be like, why? Why?
Exactly.
Why is there a lane here?
Yeah. Why are there cypress trees planted in rows?
Yeah. That's
creepy.
It's I don't know that it's creepy is the right word.
To me, it kind of just rubs
It's
me wrong
weird.
because I can't figure it out.
It's
That's
weird.
what makes me mad.
There is a straight line of cypress trees that are all the exact same age. Like they were for sure planted. It is weird. I don't know why
Yeah.
they're there. I don't know if it's creepy.
Justin said, are they going to let you design plots before you're planting trees? I imagine so. There's no reason not to. I'm kind of the only one out there, and yeah,
Well, he's asking if you're going to have
like the forester.
the ability to
Yeah.
to say this is where I'm going to have a plot. Don't plant here. That's a good thinking.
I would assume. And then honestly, the places that there are now aren't bad spots. They're
I'll
in
tell you
pretty
this.
good transition
I'm going to
areas.
tell you something right now.
Tell me something.
As soon as they start planting those trees, you better start liming the crap out of that whatever plots you have there. Start liming it every year
Really?
from now on. Yes.
For what?
So pine forest is extremely acidic and nothing's going to grow. And the older they get and the more they penetrate that soil, the worse it's going to get. And you're going to have to put truckloads of lime to get it back. So start liming it now.
Okay.
And
Talk me into it.
Lime's cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, just get tons, literal tons of it. Sometimes if you've gone too far, but I mean, just buy bags of lime every
Just
year
to keep that soil.
to keep the soil a little bit more basic, so
Yeah.
your stuff will grow.
Justin Rogers said facts. Period.
There you go.
Also, his last question, I don't think I read it right. It had a question mark and an exclamation mark, so I think I should have yelled it. Are they going to let you design plots before they're planting trees? I think. I don't know. That's how I read it in my mind, and then I censored it. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do this year, and then a goal for Kepler Creek stuff. It's always been to try to get monetized on YouTube. That's one reason we started
I
this
figured that was number one.
this podcast. That is the number one goal. We're way more than halfway there. We're so close.
Yeah, well, I'm about to
Like
say
it could happen within the next few months. People need to just keep watching my Simmons Sporting Goods Bear Adapt video.
Is that the one?
Holy moly, yeah! It just keeps like
because it was the hooked cooler review.
Yeah, it was the Hook Cooler one. Nobody cares about Hook Coolers, I guess, anymore. Nobody's really checking them out. They got a new design. Shout out Hook Coolers. But yeah, to get monetized on YouTube, it's just so freaking hard. I don't care what anybody says. Like, everybody's like, "Oh, it's the 1,000." Like, it's just hard. Is you never know. I mean, there are people that do this for a living. That's why they do it for a living. Is because it was, or they try to figure out the algorithm, and that's what they do for a living. They get paid because it is hard. It's not just common knowledge.
That's the thing. I mean, it's not that, and I'm not this isn't boastful at all. Like
Yeah.
there's content creators that are putting
Yeah.
out way better stuff than us
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. But like we're putting out some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
It's just if you're not in the algorithm right, you're just never going to get seen. You know.
Yeah, there'll be a video we do, and it won't be any better than the last one, or it'll be worse, or whatever, and it'll just
Blow up. Same thing on Instagram though. You know,
Yeah.
you'll have a reel that goes for 20,000 views, and you'll have the next
and
one go for 200.
It doesn't make any sense, and I don't know why we're just gonna keep doing it. I've been doing this since like 2016, not the YouTube thing, but like just doing the Instagram stuff.
You're a vet. You're a vet.
I'm a vet, so we're just gonna keep on rolling. And we've done the product reviews, we've done this, we've done the hunting videos, and yada yada yada. The only thing I have learned is that people just want more Travis, and he
won't do it.
I mean, it's like,
But see, I think that's why he's playing hard to get. That's why
that's
people
gotta
want
be
it. If he was on here every week, I don't think he'd have the same
that's a good
draw.
point, and we'll never know.
We won't because he'll
That
never
we'll
come on.
Never know. And then also, dang man,
We should make a contract with Travis where he has to come on once a year onto the podcast,
should.
just once.
Very Serious Hunting says he has the same issues with the algorithm. He writes code for a living, and he can't figure it out. Gosh, that makes me feel so much better.
I mean, do they have like AI in the background just constantly changing it? You know, like no one can figure it out because it's just this ever evolving thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's hard for us too, because just like we talked about it with the Go Wild guy, I mean, we're putting out some kind of fringe topic stuff, you know. That
and the outdoor industry
that they don't like. Yeah,
it's huge, and then our generation knows how to work smartphones and stuff better, so they're putting out more content. I mean, it's just there's everybody at some point has started an outdoor Instagram.
Yeah.
Like not everybody, but a lot of people. They're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Well, okay, well, yes, do it. I'm not telling anybody not to do it, but it's hard. Like, and like, there's just been, I've done a billion different things to, try to gain popularity or whatever. And, man, it's just, it's wild because there's people out there, I go to their stuff, and I'm like, this is really good. This is way better than anything we've ever posted. This is hilarious, or this is great, blah, blah, blah. And they're just solid baseline, not growing, not getting any worse.
Well, and you can say it. The opposite's true too. You watch some stuff and you're like,
yeah,
and they've got a million.
Yeah,
it's just
when you came in and who you know and whatever. I looked at some guys today. They are legit sponsored by Dodge, and I'm not going to say their names, but like, man, no offense to those guys. Like, I think our stuff.
Well, you're right. I mean, time in it's kind of like investments. Time in market is more than timing of the market. I mean, you look at like Dude Perfect. They were just the first ones to do all that.
Right.
They're the first trick shot guys, and now they're the trick shot guys.
They're the YouTube guys, basically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's been nuts, but man, it is fun to do this crap. It's fun to talk to people. It's fun to get on here and shoot the bull on a Monday night.
We have this pipe dream of it actually turn it into careers, but I mean, I don't want to say pipe dream. I feel like
it's a pipe dream.
I feel like that hurt your feelings when I said
it's
that.
a pipe dream.
Your face looked so sad.
No.
You looked defeated, like
no. We're doing it at this point.
Little Timmy.
You just might as well.
But yeah, it's just fun, man. I mean, we'll just enjoy doing it.
I told my brother-in-law the other day. I was like, "You realize there's no reason not to."
Mm-hmm.
Like you might.
Hey, I'm invested now, man. I got the Hero Black.
You got a GoPro
11 GoPro for Christmas and like 50 different attachments.
Yeah.
That was the best thing I did. I told my wife, I said, I want you to buy me the camera. And here's the 15 different attachments that I think are cool. And then that way, like if my parents want to buy me the cheap $20 one or somebody wants to buy me the $100 one, whatever, like you got gifts for the whole family.
Yep.
And boy, did they. I did not know I was going to get everything that I put on the list.
Yeah, now you're forced to film it.
Oh, I need a whole tote just for all the attachments.
It is crazy. Oh, man. Well, it's been good. We got some goals out there. Maybe we
It's been good. Hadn't been real good.
Hadn't been real good, but now everybody knows our goal. But maybe they'll hold us accountable to it. Monetized on YouTube.
Yep.
What's funny is when we get monetized on YouTube, it's going to be like 50 cents a month.
It's the
just
fact of
there.
just getting over it. Yeah.
To get there. Absolutely.
But it's out of our hands, man.
Yeah.
The people got to share us and like us and subscribe to us. And
Justin said 100% a pipe dream. I'm with you to the end. Amen, brother. It's just we got to keep going. You got to keep pushing, get over the hump. But With that being said, we may add another guy to this. Thinking about it. Not thinking about it. He's thinking about it. I can't wait to have him on. We talked today. Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Whoa. Are you still going to take my spot?
No. He's going to be the duck man.
Oh, well, we
duck man.
We need
a duck man. We need
I apologize to America because I have actually killed quite a few ducks this year, and I didn't have the GoPro, so I couldn't film it, and I just have not done a good job of getting any content with that, so I'm sorry.
We're going to do better.
I'll do better. We're
going to do better.
We're in split right now, so when we come back, I will try to get some content for the final leg.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, go check out Trophyline, Tide Wee, Dirty Duck, and Trip Tech. Trip Tech's the tried and true sponsor. These dudes are awesome.
They're awesome.
They just like us. There's no reason other than to sponsor us other than to
we
like us,
them.
and we like them. So yeah, go check them out. Go follow them. Tell them that we sent you. Have a great week. Go to church.